drippin' like me. No, bitch can't drippin' like this. Cut out the chain, I'm famous. Get out the drink and I'm swinging. Ain't that been saying he famous?
And people be speaking on you regardless, you know what I'm saying, in small towns, you know what I mean? Like, it's people that know of me that I have heard rumors get back to me that, like, are completely untrue. It's like, you know what I mean? So I could only imagine if I was dating somebody, like, the things that they would make up about my relationship or whatever. And, like, I'm such a closed off and, what's the word I'm looking for? A private person.
Too.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm such a private person that I don't want a whole lot of eyes on me and my relationship. I really don't want a lot of people speaking on what I got going on. So I just try my best to, like, avoid those type of situations.
Speaking of privacy, like, how do you feel about, like, the new social media relationship? Like, everybody wants to have this aesthetic pleasing relationship. Are you okay with being private until you marry, or are you the type of person that wants to be on the internet with your person?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to show my girl off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, not show my girl off, but, like, I'm affectionate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm lovey-dovey, like, I'm a CLB. Like, I want to be able to be open with the fact that, like, I'm loving on my girl, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really about, like, oh, let me set the camera up and let you fucking film us get out of bed. Like, not that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, shout out to the people who do that, but, like, that's not really what I'm on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think if I want to be public with my relationship, I should have the opportunity and I should be able to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I should have to hide my relationship because of X, Y, and Z. If that's what I want to do, that's what I want to do, without any ulterior motives.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what you think about it?
Okay. This is okay. For me, in the beginning, like, I like that. I wanted to be open. I wanted my person to post me because I wanted people to know that he with me. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm in this new place in life, I'm okay with not posting my relationship because I feel like, once again, like, people, I feel like once you start sharing it, you allowing the people to speak on something in a sense. And I feel like I want to treat my relationship as sacred. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with us posting on our stories and things like that. But as far as, like, posting, like boyfriend and girlfriend pictures on each other's pages, I would rather keep that until, like, we're engaged.
Yeah.
Like, I want people to know that I'm in a relationship. I don't want to hide my relationship.
Yeah.
Kind of like Drake said, I'm going to hide my key from the world. You know, but I would like to keep it, like, somewhat sacred in a sense.
Yeah, I kind of been on the fence about it for a long time. Like, I was on the wave of, like, I wanted to keep my shit private. You know what I mean? But some women feel like you trying to keep them a secret if you do that. You know what I mean? So sometimes I kind of feel like it depends on who wants what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, and how do you feel about that? Like, let's say if you ask your partner, like, hey, what do you think about us, you know, going public or being on social media, blah, blah, blah. And they like, you know, I'm not really into that. And what if they genuinely are not
into that? Yeah.
It's like, are you going to hold a grudge against them because they don't want to be public? You know what I mean? So it's just like,
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like, because you know when a guy is just a cheater. I feel like women know that out the back sometimes.
yeah.
Like, if you definitely had problems before, of course, like, okay, he probably don't want to be in there with me because he probably got some other girls or whatever. But someone that I know just not into social media, he ain't posted pictures since 2017, I genuinely believe that, you know, that's just not his thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like a deal breaker for me.
And then, like I said, too, like, now that I'm kind of, like, getting into, like, this social media thing and all that, it's just, like, I don't like that. I don't like the social media detective shit. Like, I don't want to post my girl and then a bunch of women who, like, might be interested in me or might just be, like, invested. You know, some people have to be invested in other people's shit. Like,
they do.
Don't go find my fucking girlfriend and, like, follow her. Like, I don't like that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that be the stuff that rubbed me the wrong way. Not, like, people knowing. Like, I do not care about you, just who I'm dating. But, like, don't be weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing I don't want. And then I
went through that when I was in a relationship. I was dating this guy. We was posting each other on Snapchat. And everybody from my hometown, like, started following. I'm like, bro, for what? Like, why? That's so weird. Like, why do you want to follow him? You know, I'm like, what? And I'm just doing. I was young, in my 20s, so just like, okay, we're having a good time, but why? Why are you following him? He's not even from Mississippi, so why?
I got a question for you. How do you feel about your friend, you or your friend, following each other's significant other?
They don't. I don't know him without her, right?
Yeah. Or you know him through her.
Oh, okay. Let me because I don't want to answer this from a place of like being immature, but it's just like I'm not going to follow my friend's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Unless they got like an account together where they like doing content, yeah. But like to be following him,
Yeah.
no, I don't have to. Yeah.
So I don't follow any of my homeboys' girlfriends and shit
Oh.
like that unless it gets to the point where like we genuinely are cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like if let's say me and you, well, it really won't work opposite sex, but if my homeboy get a girl and I don't know her from Sam, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go follow her because I think that's a little weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if your girl posts bikini pictures or, you know what I'm saying? Like, she do what she do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she do what she do on her social media. That ain't really for me. Like, I'm not the fucking target market for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, vice versa. Like, if I got a girl, like, I don't really be feeling it when if my homeboys were to like just go follow my girl. You know what I mean? Like I kind of look at that some type of way. But once again, it depends on like the situation in the relationship that y'all got like together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I got a couple homeboys that like, all right, this is your child's mother and I've known y'all for 5, 6, 7 years at this point. You know what I mean? Like, so she be around, you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. Like that's different. But if I only see your girl 1, 2 times a year or some shit like that, like, like
Yeah.
it ain't really.
It's I should say like it depends on like the type of content that person is posting. If she's posting something that like beneficial for me mentally,
Yeah.
she's a therapist or something, cool. But like you said, if she traveling the world, she in a bikini all the time, it's like, yeah, why you're following my girl, you know? Yeah, it can be uncomfortable.
Okay, so we've kind of talked about in private, like your newfound, I won't say newfound, but you were new in your journey with like your spirituality and with God and stuff like that. So now that you're like on that path, have you been, if at all, has there been any struggle with like you trying to align your life with your religious path and like your flesh wanting certain things that you've always wanted?
Yeah, for sure. It's like deprogramming yourself in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I call this chapter in my life like cleaning out the closet, getting rid of what's old, keeping like what needs to be kept, like if this is like valuable for my life. It's definitely been very, very complicated for me. And even like since we're talking about dating has been a struggle for me because the type of guys that I like do not align with my new belief, right? And it's just like I want to wait till I'm married to have sex, and the guys I know that I'm liking is not with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much like me like staying to myself in a sense, and yeah. See what else?
So not to cut you off, but why do you feel the need to wait to marry for sex?
Okay. So the reason why I particularly want to wait because I have done it the way that God said don't do it, right? It never works for me. I pretty much get my feelings involved. This is for me personally. Like I'll allow sex to take me to a different place. Like I lose all my common sense. Like I know for a fact this person may not be the best person for me, but sex get involved and the sex is great, right? Like now I'm going into this pretty much like basing this off of sex in a sense. Because sex had this power over me in a sense. So I would like to like date a person first, right? And get to know them. before I allow myself to get in bed with that person, because it literally like it takes me to a whole nother place.
But does getting to know them before sex, does that necessarily mean you gotta wait till you get to the altar?
According to see, I'm living my life biblically in a sense, and I want to align myself with that. So according to like what God said how I should do it, I want to do it that way. Do my flesh want to do it that way? No, but I want to do things His way. Although I may not fully like understand it, but I want to understand why He say these things. A lot of these things are still fairly new to me too. It's like, of course He said do it this way, but I've been doing it this way, and I see other people do it this way, and hey, look, it's working for them. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do it this way. Let me say that.
Do you fear at all that you could wait until marriage and the dude is bad in bed?
I don't. Let me tell you something. For me, sex is based off like the feeling for me. So I think a lot of people I have slept with, the sex wasn't that great. I made it that great because of the feeling that I had towards them.
Yeah.
So it's based off the vibes. I think the sex would be good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I wish I felt like that because I did not. I promise I don't.
So, and I'm not scared of that either. Like, of course, a lot of people are like, oh, okay, what about the sex is bad? Like, don't get me wrong, sex is important to me, but it's definitely in my top 5, but it's not number 1.
It's in my top 3.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like, sex is number 5 for me.
Okay. That's what's up. Like I hear a lot of women say that, and of course, men and women experience sex differently. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to think about other people's view on it through my lens. You know what I mean? Like everyone has their own personal way that they view sex and stuff like that, and so it's just like I try to understand how other people view it, and to a certain extent, sometimes I wish sex wasn't high on my list because I have stopped talking to women because they didn't necessarily meet my sexual needs. And I don't feel guilty about that. You know what I mean? Like I'm being honest with how I feel. You know what I mean? And so like I don't want to lie to the girl or lie to myself about like, hey, like if this is a need that I know that I have, like, first of all, I shouldn't feel guilty for it.
Yeah.
And then also like I have to be honest, and I should be honest about like, hey, like, I'm going to be unhappy if this is the rate that our relationship is going to go when it comes to our sexual, whatever, you know what I mean?